Hi folks, we're back at the Corning Museum of Glass in Corning, New York. This is the spring show that I exhibit every year, and my name is Franz Hellwig. This is video 2 from the 2024 spring show, and everything's for sale. If there is anything you'd like enlargeable photos, have a question, or would like a piece, please contact me. If you'd like to get on the email list, I can also be happy to include you. And with that, we'll begin with this great 9-inch diameter bowl. It's a deep ruby cut to clear, hob stars with intersecting mitered, notched miters, I should say. It is $23.95. One of my trophy favorites is this big 9¼ inch diameter flaring bowl in rose diamond, one of the most sought after patterns in cut glass. It's got the jewels cut in the center of the hob stars. They're really cut out to a great degree. 64-point hob stars, 1/1 rated, and it is $7,500. Another 1/1 rated pattern, very desirable. It's the Nautilus pattern by Hawks. Here's an 8-inch diameter bowl, very fine quality, very well cut, shown on page 25 of the Rarities book, and it is $4,800. And here's a great trophy set. It's a 7-piece ice cream or cake set in silver threads by Sinclair. It's got the lovely engraved medallions in between the silver thread cutting, strawberry diamond border with engraved emblems. Beautiful 7-inch plates, the whole 13-inch master tray, and the set is only $28.95. We have an 8-inch diameter bowl in Hawks panel pattern, another 1/1 rated piece. It's shown on page 241 of the Rarities book. Panel's a very popular pattern. This is the crazy pattern that the 15-inch tray brought $100,000 for about a year and a half ago. And you can acquire this bowl for only $5,500. Here's a magnificent rose bowl that I'd sold once years ago. It was in a mansion here in New Orleans. And it's in the Venetian pattern by Strauss. Beautiful hob star center. 10-inch diameter. It's huge. Beautiful quality glass. One of the best Venetian blanks that I've ever seen. And it's a nice buy at only $34.95. Another example of Grecian is this 7-piece berry set or dessert set. Grecian, of course, is cut with these wonderful teardrop tusks and Russian panels in between. Has 6-inch plates that match with it, and the set is only $21.50. Have a little collection of Tuthill that I pulled from my personal collection. And we'll begin with this 10-inch diameter plate. It's cut in a primrose swirl. Has a kind of comet effect, geometric comets with floral engraved swirling motifs. Has the famous flashed star by Tuthill wafer base. And again, it's 10-inch diameter, a very desirable pattern. It's $9.95. The last one left of these 3-cut octagon champagne stems. Has the matching pattern cut foot, faceted hollow teardrop knob, and it is $35 for the single. There's another of the 10-inch plates in Tuthill from my collection. This one's rosacea. Has the heavy hob star wafer base. Really great quality, clear blank, and it is $1,050. Here's a gold Russian cut to clear wine stem by Strauss, cut in the Russian pattern. It's $6.95. And here is the yellow cut to clear Russian pattern by Strauss wine stem, and it's $3.95. The difference being that gold is a far more rare color, although yellow is pretty rare too. In between there, we have this great Rarity 1/1 pattern Savona by Libby. It's got the engraved teardrops, 5-point Hopstar clusters with clear buttons. Great pattern. It's also shown in the rarities book. And it's low bowl, so it displays like a tray, and it is $3,800. The classic 14-inch tall Queen's pattern trumpet vase has the faceted knob, Hopstar base, nice heavy blank, great quality, and it's $9.95. It's a wonderful set. It's in the 1893 Libby Harvard pattern. Very deep cutting. I think you can kind of get an idea how deep the miters are. They're polished like mirrors. The 1893 stuff by Libby is incredible. Thick panel cut sides, triple diamond cut handle. I think it's 13 inches tall. And I have 12 wines. I actually have more than 12, but the pitcher is only $365 alone, and then the 12 wines would only be another $495. But it does make for a pretty dramatic set when it's all put together. There's a huge 16-inch tray in the Spencer pattern by Shot and Cut Glass. Very thick, heavy blank. Great cutting. This piece is so good, I was really tempted to put it in my personal collection, but I'd have to bump something, so I'm going to offer it out, and it is $9,500, but it's pretty magnificent. The caning and fan array is very impressive, and it's got lovely ribbons of cane running throughout it. It's a great piece, and again, $9,500. So stout Florence Hopstar design pitcher, probably Meriden. Quaker City also used the blank, but I just don't feel like the cutting is theirs. It's a heavy blank, nice quality, great polish, and that's a bargain at only $155. Another one of the 10-inch trays by Tuthill from my personal collection is this Star and Phlox or Cosmos design by Tuthill. It's signed, of course. Very fine quality, and it's $9.95. Shown in the American Cut Glass Industry book is these vinegar and oil bottles. It has the line as to where you put the water and the vinegar. It's got the sterling top, signed hawks, and it is $125. Always a classic and a very desirable pattern is this 10-inch tray in Willow by Hawks. It's an amazing effect of the basket weave cutting in the glass. And the interiors are Hopstar, flat Hopstars. Great 1/1 pattern, great example of it, and it's $10.5. Another oil and vinegar is this Steuben or Hawks Vert de Soie oil and vinegar bottle. Matching stopper, matte finish where you can see the oil and vinegar marks and lettering, and those are rare. That's very collectible, the Vert de Soie, and it's $325. The last Tuthill plate from my collection, 10-inch diameter, is Daisy and Star, or Daisy and Star Cosmos, designed by Tuthill. It's also signed. Very pristine blank, lovely engraving, great brilliant geometric star center, and it's $9.95. Here's a flared tumbler. It's the last one I have. It's in Monarch by J. Hoare. Rare shape, very unique, and it is great quality, and it's $65. Don't know where the tag went. Here's an Elmira 114-inch diameter tray. It's the only large Elmira tray that I've ever seen. It's cut from end to end. The blank is very brilliant, very crisp, superb quality, and this is a steal for a 14-inch tray. It's only $28.95. Here's a Hob diamond pattern, and it's a amber cut to clear color, rare color, fluted and notched stem, star cut base, and it's $7.95. It's a large 10-inch diameter salad bowl. It's cut in Dorflinger's Parisian pattern, Hobstar center, very fine cutting, very fine blank. The pattern is shown on page 44 of the C. Dorflinger and Sons catalog, and it's $7.95. It's a large sugar shaker, silver plate, of course, top. They all are. Flares at the bottom, cutting a nice pinwheel and Hobstar pattern, and it's $1.25. And here's a great blank on this Hawks Queens pattern tray. It's 13-inch diameter, very heavy, very thick, superb quality, and it is $7,500. And that'll end video 2 from the Spring 2024 Corning Museum show. And again, I'm Franz Hellwig. Thank you, and stay tuned for video 3.